Welcome back to the Million Ways to It podcast.
We back, baby.
What's going on with you, better man?
Hey, man, we good. Today, let's just get right into it. We got a special guest in the building.
Special guest in the building. Please introduce yourself, my boy, man.
Yo, it's JD.
I know him as Joe. And let's not even do that. Like, that's, to me, this is Joe. I don't know that JD's mess. I know Joe.
I feel like
I only know this Joe because you guys.
Yeah, bro. Like,
This
come
nigga
on, bro.
I feel like I've gone through like 6 different nicknames.
You really have, bro. At this point, I should call you JD Legacy, nah?
Yeah,
Man. How you doing, bro?
I've been great, man. I've been great. God's been good to me. A lot of blessings, and everything's been well deserved, well earned, for sure.
Well, you are the first guest of the new relaunch studio, everything.
For sure.
So we want to welcome you. Special welcome to you.
I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you for stopping by.
Not a problem. Not a
Part of
problem.
the reason of that is because when we get you back, you can have claim to fame for,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know.
Soulja Boy did it first.
Yeah, I did it first. You feel me?
Soulja Boy created Drake while you playing.
Yeah,
Still his
hey.
whole flow.
Hey, bro, word for word. Word for word, bar for bar.
Drake?
Drake.
Word for word.
Please.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man. How you doing? How you been living? How's work been going, man?
Work's been awesome. I mean, it's been a career that I've been doing for a very long time. I mean,
The people don't know what you
Yeah, what do you do for work?
yeah. So I am in automotive sales. I'm a car guru, literally. Anything you can think of automotive wise, I have my hands into it.
Let me give a little background.
Well, before that, it's safe to say, if you're interested in vehicles, if you're interested in automobiles of any make model,
Anything.
any make model,
need
Any
a rental?
make, any model.
you need a rental. All of the anything car
Everything
related.
car related.
This is
Car
your
related.
episode. If it's not, then still listen because you can
You
learn.
know what I'm saying? You might need some car work.
Yeah,
I know.
or send it to somebody that you know is car related.
That's a fact.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
That's a fact.
Oh, yeah.
A Pagani?
Huh?
You got Pagani?
I don't have a Pagani, but I mean, if I didn't get my hands on one, I can. Yeah.
Hand playing. I
Okay.
told you. This is
For
the
sure.
car guy. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
So as of more recent, we've been doing a lot of supercars. I mean, we did 2 McLarens. We did a Ferrari, we did a Lambo, all within the past month.
That's fine.
We've been doing a lot of Urises. 3 Urises have been sold so far within the past 2 weeks. We're trying to dibble dabble into the Porsche market, but the biggest thing about it is really just networking. I think that's really where it comes to a point where, if you don't know the seller or you don't know who to sell to, there's really no business really there. So, I mean, yeah, we can sell regular cars all day, but the big money cars, that's really, you got to have that market, which is really, you got to have someone you're able to call. If you got a car, you need something sold, you know who to sell it to.
Before we dive in, we about to dive in trust.
Mm-hmm.
Before we do that, let's go through our process. First off, let's make sure y'all subscribing.
Facts.
Let's make sure y'all following.
Yeah.
We're gonna have all his info in the bio everywhere. Y'all can check out his
Bio description.
His content,
Everywhere you
everything.
want it,
You
it'll
gonna
be
see it.
accessible to you, even
Yeah.
if it's a click on the screen. Right,
So-
Jaden?
The top right corner.
Top right corner.
top right corner. Top right corner. Top right corner.
Top right.
Feel me? But as we always do, let's start with a little bit of music. Brother, just to give you some context, JD, we always love to talk about music on here, just to kind of give people a little update of what we've been listening to, what's out, what's new, what we don't like, what we like, all of it. So, what you been listening to, brother?
So, as of recent, I've been listening to a lot of Latin music. Yeah, now I don't. I've always listened to Latin music it's really heavy within the past year. It's been super heavy, but I mean the Latin music craze, I guess, really started back in like 2018 when I started hanging around with my Dominican partners. And that's just
I'll do it.
Yeah, and then ever
That will
since,
do it.
like I just kind of been dibbling dabbling. But as of recent, I really been like going back in time, listening to different variants, genres of Latin music. So that's kind of what I've been on as of recent.
I know names more than I know the music,
Mm-hmm.
and I've heard it in passing, but I definitely need to tap into that
Yeah.
scene a little more, just because,
Yeah.
bro, I just heard, if you don't know, Bad Bunny just got done doing like a month stint shows back to back in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Where he's selling out like night after night.
Yeah, he's
I'm
been
talking about
going
like
crazy.
28 shows back to back.
Yeah, and I already know
people don't understand. Like, that Bunny's him.
It's crazy. Like, and that's just Puerto Rico now.
Just Puerto Rico.
Now, once he gets to the world tour or the U.S. tour, oh my God, who knows how much money he buy? That last album, I don't know if y'all listened to the last album.
I've heard a couple songs.
Bro, I've not.
Amazing. Amazing. Like, it's not my best my favorite Bad Bunny album, but it's definitely the second for sure.
Okay. Well, I hear what. How about you, brother? What you been listening? What's going on your playlist?
First and foremost, I want to give a huge shout out to Sonnets. Those are two of my Aeolian alum friends, or really one alum, but my Oakwood peeps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They dropped a song called "Let the Windows Down." It's a very, very good song, and I would encourage everyone to listen to it. It was my song of the week 2 weeks ago.
That was fire.
Yeah. Shadera made that
Okay.
song.
Shout out.
Yeah.
That was tough.
It was very.
That was
really,
very,
really
very tough.
And they and the thing is, for them, this is what they do.
Okay.
Their music production. Oh, I'm sorry. We just have like an aeroplane.
What the hell's that
in the
noise?
background. I'm very confused as to what's happening in the back. What's going on there, Jay?
That's your computer, bro.
Your computer sound like it's finna go boom boom.
Heavy applications.
Okay.
Someone give my man a MacBook, please.
That computer working overtime.
Well,
right
hopefully they don't hear it. But okay. Go back to the music. So big shout out to Sonnets. I've also listened to 100,000 times this past week, 2 weeks, however long the album came out. Kiari, Offset's new tape.
Bro,
what a tape.
Have you listened to the Offset tape?
I watched because it's like a video, right? Like a video. What is it called?
He's dropped a couple videos.
But it's like a visual album.
Visualizing.
Yeah. I watched a couple of the music videos. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but
some good songs on
I didn't even know it was a visual album.
Yeah, it's a visual album.
YouTube. He said I was watching an interview and he was talking about how he wants to put a lot of visuals towards the album because he wants to show people like his artistic side outside of just the music, but like what he can do visually as well. Yeah. So that's fire to me.
I met Offset twice. No, I met Offset once, and I met Quavo and Takeoff at another music video.
That's fire.
And Offset, man, he's a great guy, man. He's real cool, chill. He's really knowledgeable. He's a lot smarter than y'all think he is.
Oh yeah,
he's very knowledgeable. Cool guy. He's got very, very artistic for sure.
Yeah, and it's great. I seen him at a Waffle House one time when I was leaving. That was funny. You seen his Maybach just sitting there. I was like, all right.
Yeah, he bought a couple of cars from the dealership. I really kind of blew up at.
Yeah, that's funny how you've kind of run into a lot of these Atlanta folks just by being in the car scene. And we're gonna get into that. But for me, I've been listening to the same folks. This Chance album has grown and grown on me more and more. That album is phenomenal. Like, if anybody's looking for something that, not just for like the hype, but just for real substance, I say please go back, listen to Starline. If you haven't yet, we talked about it before. I'm talking about it again just because it's been on my rotation. And Swag 2. Please go check it out. I've only heard a couple songs off the new disc. But from what I've heard, it sounds like really good music. So
I've heard it.
I like Swag too.
Hold on. What'd you say, brother?
Yeah.
And what? For what?
Yeah.
And to Swag too?
Yeah.
You heard it?
Yeah.
And you're not feeling it?
I didn't say that. I just.
You said, So
what does that mean?
That means you're not feeling it.
That's not what that means.
Oh, so what does that mean then?
That just means, No.
The first one. Words usually help me understand. So please.
Do they actually?
Yeah.
Do they actually? Because the Young Thug's words couldn't be.
Oh, please.
Let's
You want to get into it?
No. That's cool.
All right.
We'll save that. All right, we'll save that. I just can't. It's fresh.
Yeah.
My point is, Swag 2, from myself and other people that have listened to it, I feel like it was, it was good, but it wasn't as good as the first disc.
So you've listened to both discs?
Yeah.
Fully?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just checking.
Yeah, because you thought you was finna.
No,
because you thought.
You thought what? I asked questions.
No, you asked questions.
I asked questions.
You asked questions to then jump.
Hey, please. We have guests.
Yeah. Anyways, the Russ album, the deluxe, fire.
You told me about
fire.
it. I haven't had a chance to check out this album yet. But
if you're listening to it, listen to track 15, Embrace.
Damn.
Great song.
You pulled up
you pulled a specific. Hey, go to track 12 real quick.
Hey, bro, he said the first minute of it. 30 seconds in.
Such a good album. I was very I was very taken aback because I was just like, I don't normally go out of my way to listen to Russ, but he was like, okay, he dropped the deluxe. I saw the original. I was like, we'll see. But this one, wow.
All right, say less, man. All right, that's music. Let's dive into JD, man.
Man.
Let's really
talk about this car scene thing. I got some questions for you, actually.
Nah, for real, man. We want to talk to you about.
Yeah, man.
I want to kind of peel it back to the beginning.
Yeah. Tell us your story, because here we are, a million ways to it, and we want to know what your way to it is. Clearly, his way to it is cars. So, a million ways to JD. What's the name of your brand, brother?
So, name of my brand is JD at Legacy. So, Legacy. I mean, I've gone through a lot of names, but really, as right now, what's going on right now is going on at Legacy. So, Legacy Motor Cars is the dealership that I represent. So, what I am, I'm the acquisition manager and senior sales associate. Pretty much, I buy and sell, legally. That is. So pretty much.
I would assume.
Yeah. So pretty much, I do it all.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop. So Legacy Motor Cars is a dealership that my guy Gus, he opened it up, and he's a businessman, man. When it comes to business, man, that's what he's all about.
Yeah.
He put me on board to pretty much help and extend, since with my how broad I am in the car community and the amount of people that I know, and bringing in my clientele as well. It's kind of how I expertise and help build sales and grow relationships. So it's a great brand, fresh new dealership. We've only been in business for a year and a half. Legacy has actually been a name for only 8 months. It was another dealership before, but moved over to Legacy, and I love it, man. The branding is great. What we represent is great. Small team, but we sell a lot of cars, and so that's what's going on right now. So yeah, as right now, I'm JD at Legacy.
Where's it located?
We're out of Marietta, Georgia. Yeah, so Marietta, Georgia. If you ever been to the Battery, like 4 minutes away from the Battery. So great area, a lot of foot traffic. We are kind of in a cut a little bit, but it's kind of good to stay that way because, like I said, we are a small team. We're not a huge dealership, but right off Cobb Parkway. If you know anything about Cobb Parkway, that's where all the dealerships are at.
Yeah. So,
fair enough.
But yeah.
Nah, so like I said, how did you fall in love with cars? What was your what is your earliest memory of, wow, I love this?
Yeah. So earliest memory of cars dates all the way back to when I had to be either 2 or 3 years old. My aunt Judith back then, she had this red BMW 5 Series. And she one day, I think we were, I don't know, she was babysitting or something, I don't know. She brought me out to the car, put me on her lap, and she was like, oh, like you're driving, like play driving with the steering wheel. And that's my earliest memory of anything car related, because I always remember that BMW logo. And
it's embedded in your brain.
Yeah, it's embedded, and from there on, I don't know, I just always liked cars. And at the time, my dad worked at a rental car company. So, I guess, he would bring me to his job and I could see different cars and stuff. And then I'd always hear stories of my aunts and uncles or whatever. They would always say, every car I would see, I would always point it out or say what color it is or what's the name of the car. Or my aunt had, this green Hyundai or something like that. And every time I see a green car, I would say, oh, that's her car or whatever. Yeah. So they would always say I was infatuated with cars.
Yeah.
Always. It's even since I was 2, 3 years old.
Yeah.
And then as time went on, my parents split up, and my mom moved us down to Atlanta back in 2003. And 2003, Atlanta, whole just a whole different ball game. I think Atlanta was back in 2003 was the example of the car scene.
Yeah.
So what was super big back then? You got Too Fast, Too Furious. So back then, that's when stuff started getting crazy. And obviously, with all the rappers and stuff coming down here, I mean, we're talking about Hummers. We're talking about with the big wheels, spinners, all that. The hip hop scene pretty much took over.
That's
so at the time, so at that time, when we moved down to Georgia when I was 4, so 4 or 5. Now I'm starting to remember a lot more things, and starting to see more and more. And now I'm getting even more infatuated with cars. I'm learning a lot more. I'm seeing what's cool, what's not cool. Video games are super popular, and then Need for Speed 2 came out. If you know anything about Need for Speed,
baby.
So then now,
2 days.
I'm playing the game, and at the time my dad bought me a PlayStation. I was 5 years old. My dad bought me a PlayStation 2. My mom was like, "Nah, he's too young. He shouldn't be playing games." Man, I used to sneak that. So she would keep it in the box, right, and under her bed, and she acted like I knew where it was. So while she was gone, I would go and like he got me the PlayStation with Need for Speed, and I think it was like GTA or something at the time, whatever. Anyways, so then like playing the video games and stuff like that, now I'm learning what the cars are, what the names are, stuff like that. So at this time, like bro, like I just knew like cars is what I love. That's what I became passionate about. For sure. So that's what it dates back to. So my earliest memories, for sure.
That's fire. For me, I guess my earliest memory of you with cars, I've known you for a really, really long time, and from the moment I knew Joe, it's always been the same thing. Cars, right? But I remember we were in the church parking lot, and Jonathan would always point out the make and model of each car in the parking lot. I'm talking about the make and the model of each car in the parking lot of church. He'd be like, "Hey, bro, this is da 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 da." And I'd be like, "Yeah, Joe." I'm like, "Yeah, bro." But his brain picked it up so quickly, and I always knew he's gonna have something to do with cars. Always.
Yeah, man.
And he told me that as well, but like just when you see someone who this is a part of who they are, that I can say is something I seen in you from a young age. Sure. And I see how it's blossomed to what it is now, right? Like where you've been able to curate a network for yourself, and that's kind of what I want to get into. How did you start building the network that you have now to where you're able to connect all the different parts of the auto industry to one-stop shop?
Yeah. So it there growing up, there's different things that you want to do. I mean, when I was in high school, man, my I guess curricular or I don't know major in high school. I don't know how that works, but I did food. I did culinary. So my mom's a chef. She went to school, 5-star, and she had her catering company and stuff like that, and ran her business and did all her stuff. And she had her business, and so the idea was, I'm gonna do the culinary thing through school, learn more, and then I'm gonna be a chef. But the whole time I'm still loving cars. That's always what it is. But I tried the culinary thing, man, and then I had an offer at the Johnson Wales University, the full ride scholarship to do culinary. And one day I was just like, I woke up, I was like, man, like, mom's already doing the chef thing, like, like she's not rich, like, but it's cool, like, having a business, but like, I was like, man, why, like, be a chef if I can own a business, or if I could, do other things, something I'm actually, like, passionate about. So then, I graduated, and I tried the college thing or whatever, but, I was just always doing something car related. So, going a little bit back, so in high school, I started off my sales journey doing door-to-door sales for AJC, or Atlanta Journal-Constitution. And then I realized, I'm pretty good with the sales thing. Like, I'm cool with it. So I graduated, and then I did telemarketing for Xfinity. So I was the guy that you hung up on, pretty much. But no, like,
let me tell you, click.
Yeah, literally. But
click.
Yeah. So like, but I was doing it, bro. I was good at the door-to-door things. Then I graduated to telemarketing, which is the two hardest versions of sales.
Yes.
So I was good at both. I was selling. So then I was like, dude, I don't care about Xfinity. I don't care about can I cuss? No. All right, no. I don't care about no AJC newspaper or whatever. Or Xfinity. Like, but like, it'd be nice to like do something that that I'm good at, I'm passionate about. So then I kind of was like, let me figure out how to get into the car business. So then I started off with detailing.
Detailing.
Yeah, so I did the detailing. So I actually worked for a dealership for a month. Hated it. I could not stand the manager, like where he would just treat us like nothing, whatever. So I was like, all right, bro, I just gotta be a better way.
Mm-hmm.
So being my entrepreneurial mindset, I was like, bro, I'm gonna start a detailing company. So I was 19. Yeah, 19 when I started my detailing company, and it was J Detail, and I did that just out of my trunk. Got a couple clients, and kind of just went from there. Did some details, and it was kind of on and off business, but I just kind of built, my fan base or just clientele from there.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there's people that truly believe in me and truly wanted to see me success. So whatever I had to offer, they would do. Not like in a scam way, but like just whatever, they just believed in me. So like whether, so I kind of transitioned from the detailing, and then it was starting to get cold. So I was like, I kind of want to do something else. I kind of want to like do something for the dealership. So then I started doing photography for dealerships.
Really?
Yeah. So then, I photographed all the cars, all the inventory, and then I uploaded the inventory. Mm-hmm. So, but seeing that and getting to play with, newer cars, seeing, and kind of seeing how the dealership worked, I was like, I could do this. Like, it's cool, like, whatever. So then, did the photography thing, went back into detailing thing, but then I was like, man, like, nah, I need to make more money, man. So, like, I want to figure it out.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah, so I was like, bro, let me just apply for the car sales job. Whatever happens. Mm-hmm. Bro, I applied for the car sales job. I worked at this dealership that was kind of near my mom's crib. And, it was cool, but I wasn't there very long. I was there for like 6 months or something like that. But like, it was just, I just hated management the way. And on top of that, it was predominantly white area. Mm-hmm. So like, I did feel like it was something to do with a little bit of racism. And the guy that actually was the person I could not stay is no longer at that dealership no more. But everybody kind of said the same thing. Like, they just don't like him.
Yeah.
So I just knew like, there's a better, there's got to be a better opportunity. Because I'm like, I know I'm good at sales. Like, the people like me. Like, I was selling cars, but it's just like I was being mistreated, right? Mm-hmm. So then left that dealership, and then I went to Ed Voiles in Marietta, selling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram back in 2020. And 2020, so I started in the car business. That was pre-COVID. So I started at Ed Voiles January, February, March of 2020. Right, 3 years in the car business, 3 years over there. I went on spring break in Miami, came back, and the whole world shut down.
I remember this.
So now, mind you, I started selling cars pre-COVID, right?
Not even just him going to Japan. I remember that.
So I went to Miami actually.
Miami,
sorry,
okay.
Yeah, I went to Miami for spring break. Right, spring break. I come back, world shuts down. Mm-hmm. I come back Friday, world shuts down Monday.
Yeah, crazy.
COVID.
Crazy.
Right?
Boy, same thing. Oh, same thing.
Crazy, bro.
That was the same thing. Wow.
So then, like, bro, so, like, I'm like, okay. And the thing is, like, I was already, like, generating sales. Like, all right, like, I'm at Offset at that time. Like, I was doing well. Like, I was doing well. And then, so now we're like, damn, what we about to do? So, thankfully, they said that the car business... or everything that was shutting down had to be an essential business. We didn't know what we were going to do. I seen other dealerships, Honda dealerships, Toyota, all like the, foreign dealerships, they all shut down because of COVID. Thankfully, we had a service department that serviced police cars, whether it being Dodge cars, Ram trucks, whatever. So we were considered an essential business.
Fire.
Bro, but... it scared off a lot of salespeople.
Yes, it did.
So we went from a 40 person sales staff down to like 15, like immediately, bro. So like they gave us the option. We were all.
It's
I'll
like
never
an
forget.
85% cut.
Bro, I'll never forget the meeting, bro. So they said, hey, look, COVID's happening. If you feel comfortable working, you can. And you can file for unemployment or whatever. Or you want to work through it, you can work through it. Bro, so I'm like, I'm 21 at this point. I still need money. So I had to make a decision. I was like, yo, like, should I, leave the dealership and try to go figure something out through COVID, or should I work it through? And I was like, bro, I need this money. Like, I'm doing good. Like, shit, I was like, bro, if people are going to leave, and the people that have been with the dealership for a long time, if they're going to leave, and, I don't know if people are going to buy cars or not, I might as well stick, because, I mean, if, they end up coming back, people buy cars, we'll see what happens. Yeah. But mind you, by this time, like, this is before, like, interest rates and stuff like that, went crazy. So, like, So whatever, I stayed the week. We ain't selling shit, bro. I'm sorry, we ain't selling nothing, bro. We're selling nothing, bro. So like, I'm like, all right, what happens? Banks get desperate. Next thing you know, 0%. Bro, banks talking about 0% for like 72 months on cars. I'm like, oh.
0%?
0%. I'm like, okay. So then people start naturally calling, like, yo, like,
what they talking about?
So like, then they're talking about 0% on like 60 months, and then it was only on like select cars. Mm-hmm. Then they talking about 0% like the big boy cars. And they talking about money off. Pretty much, banks were giving away money at this point. So like, then they start the Hellcats, right? Now they're talking like,
the Hellcat craze.
Yeah. They talking about, all right, 0% on Hellcats or 7,000 off Hellcats. And then now, time goes on. So I start selling cars like crazy, bro. Like, people are coming in, and I was kind of one of the inventors of like in-home test drives. Because like people didn't want to come in or stuff like that. So I was like, yo, like, what if I just bring the car to you and test drive? Because one thing that told me that I kind of learned is if someone is willing to let me into their home and bring them a car and test drive, they serious about buying the car. They know not to just waste my time. Yeah, bro. Every time I brought home a car and test drive, they saw how serious I was. They were serious, bro. So that was the time where being a salesperson, you could sell 8 cars and make $8,000 in a month. It was that crazy, like.
So that's insane.
That's crazy.
It was that crazy.
Before you even continue, so that time felt like a make or break moment for you.
It was a turning point because it was like, bro, do I either go home and be a bum on my mom's house or do I go be something? Yeah. And like it definitely helped me, with my decision making because I'm still 21 or I've never made a check over 3,000 in my life.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but during that time with like the chip apocalypse, right?
The chip. So no, that was a little bit later. So the thing is, so you remember because like dealerships couldn't sell nothing because COVID. Yeah. So then we just pretty much sold a whole bunch. Mm-hmm. We started selling a lot, bro. So 0% was happening. Now the reason why people were making money on 0% because it was you either pick 0% and you buy the car at full price, or you get discounts on the car and you pay regular percentage, right? So people are like, shoot, free money. So we making full pop on cars. Like bro, one deal, like $3,000 gross profit to the dealership, and I'm making a percentage out of it. So yeah, bro. So time went on, right? I'm like 2-3 months later, I'm starting getting money. I'm like, yo, like my first check that I saw after selling making real money was like a $7,000 check, and I'm like, yo. I'm 21. Like, I'm leaving my mom's crib.
Crazy.
So the next month, boom, $8,000. Month after that, 12. I'm like, yo. All right. So then that's when I got the Smyrna crib and moved out. Whatever.
I remember that.
Moved out and I just keep doing well. We're selling a whole bunch of cars, bro. Like we're going crazy, right? Little do we know is that we're selling these cars, but they're not manufacturing parts no more. Nor is not manufacturing cars.
They didn't catch up yet.
We didn't know. I'm 21, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm making money, bro. Like, shoot, you want a car? We want a car? Bro, and like banks were giving loans away, bro. Like
nothing.
Bro, like we were getting 500 credit scores done, bro. Like they're giving away.
Did you hear what he just said?
Bro, like 500. I'm telling you, stuff that you hear today,
bro,
would never happen now, bro. So anyways, bro, so comes to the point, bro, like, okay, so, like, bro, I'm looking at the lot. I'm like, yo, this lot getting kind of empty, bro. Like, our top seller at the time was Grand Cherokees, bro. Yeah. Like, Grand Cherokees, dog. So I'm like, yo, where are the Grand Cherokees at? They ain't coming in. They ain't making them. So that, and then, we start selling out, bro. So now we're having to buy cars from other dealers, get stuff in. And then it came to a point where we ran out of cars, bro. So then, boom. Money starts slowing down because we just don't have the cars. Mm-hmm. So what happens? Supply and demand. Now we got to start marking cars up. Yeah. Now the factory is starting to get back into it, start bringing us more cars. But now...
You already marked up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So, like, the cars came in, bro. We're talking about American-produced cars. American-made cars take 6 months to get here. Because chips are coming from overseas. China's not giving us nothing. Like, it's just crazy, right? So, time goes on. Whatever. Now we're like, we got to figure something out. So now we're marking up cars, bro. So at the time, the Ram TRX came out, which was crazy. TRX came out, Hellcat Durango came out. And, we're in Atlanta, bro. So, that's all they know. That's all they want.
Hey,
Bro.
Let me tell you.
Bro, let me tell you, that month was my first big 5-figure check. Like, big 5-figure check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. So, like, that month it came out, so I had 2 people. I'm pretty sure they were just drug dealers or whatever. 2 people bought Hellcat Durangos. Both were 20,000 over sticker. 2 people.
20,000 over
I sold,
sticker.
Yeah, I sold the.
How does that even work?
Bro, I need this breakdown, bro. I do.
Sell me this car.
I'll tell you.
Make me understand.
So mind you, bro. So look, the TRX came in, or when the Hellcat Durango came out, it was already like 105,000. Like, it was this lady and this dude. 2 separate customers. Lady
Hold
and
on
this
a
dude.
second. You're not gonna run past 105K.
No, I know, bro. Let me tell you, bro. At that time, bro, because I was the first, there was nothing else on the street like it, bro. You're talking about a family SUV that comes from the factory. It was 707 horsepower.
Crazy.
Like, there's nothing else on the street like it. So, bro, you know, being in Atlanta, you know, they gotta have it. So they call me up, hey, y'all got the Hellcat Durango? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we gotta order it. You know, you gotta da-da-da-da. They come into the dealership, they spec it out the way they want. MSRPs were like 105, the other one was like 107. And, you know, we had to mark it up. So we told them up front, I was like, yo, there's gonna be a $20,000 markup. Bro, and at the time, bro,
it was about the clout.
So it's not even clout. Stimulus checks.
That's right.
Y'all remember the time when everybody in COVID time were rich?
PPP loans,
PPP loans.
Yeah.
They got all my business name, bro.
They got all y'all.
Bro, everybody was rich. Bro, 20,000 over a sticker was nothing to them. So, cool, nigga.
So it was a lot of influencers and drug dealers, I'm assuming.
I mean, obviously you got the world, you know, the working class people that got money too, but like everybody had money, bro. Everybody was buying Hellcats at the time were YNs, PPP, like it was crazy, bro. Like, so anyways, bro. So
I ain't getting none of that.
Yeah, I was the one to say, no.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You said everybody. I'm like, who's everybody?
Yeah,
bro.
Who's everybody? Because I'm trying to figure out. Hey,
bro.
I was Call of Duty.
Listen, bro. Y'all ain't getting none of that money, but it got me paid, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I'm knowing, bro.
Man, look, bro.
I remember calling him. He was like, bro, it's going crazy over here.
Yes, bro.
He called me.
It was crazy, man. So, anyways, when I got that big first check and signed for some cars, man, I was like, yo, this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. So, just going back to your question, man. So, like, just at that time, man, I just made a lot of connects, a lot of referrals. The thing is, like, a lot of people, like, there's a study on it. It's like 70 to 80% of people that buy their cars don't remember their car salesperson's name.
Really?
And the thing is, with my name being, I mean, Jonathan Desire, like, yes, kind of like a generic name besides my last name. But I just went by JD. I know, like, if people are going to remember the name, they're going to remember its initials. Mm-hmm. They know, like, it's like DJ or JT or whatever.
So that was intentional.
It was intentional. Me going from Jonathan to JD kept it simple.
It was branding.
It was branding thing. And, you know, I started off my Facebook post, my Facebook page, and I always follow up through. I'm, like, calling people on their birthdays, calling people on their kids' birthdays, just remembering things. That way they remember me. And not only did it just know that I'm a good person, they would send all their family to me, all their friends, doctors, dentists, whatever there was. Anyone they recommend, I would get them. So I came to a point where, like, I didn't even really need to, like, work on new customers. I can go into work, I can have no appointments. Someone call me, hey, yo, da-da-da, and I'll just make my money that way. So I've got people that follow me dealer to dealer. I've been to this is my 4th dealership right now, and wherever I go, they stay loyal to me, no matter what. I mean, I got people that call me for the most minor inconveniences. Hey, my tire's flat, or hey, I want new rims, or hey, I want this, or hey, I need my car transported. And compared to me sending them out places, I got you. I take care of it. And that's why I became pretty much super trusted and people believe in me. And that's how I made my connections.
Let me ask you this. When you're speaking to these people, in terms of the money, right? Because especially like for me and the people that I know I'm around particularly, we're not well off. Right?
Yeah.
We're looking at small fry in comparison to the amount of money that you're saying that you've been making or that you're generating from these leads.
Yeah.
how do you get the average person like me to stay loyal to you, to come to you for all of these issues outside of just the name and the, all that stuff? Because if you don't have the money, you don't have the money. Mm-hmm. So what do you do for us?
So look, one thing I want you to always remember is that people pay for convenience. Mm-hmm. Now, people that, may not have the means or below the means, I don't focus in on the money. I rather sell the experience. Mm-hmm. But I also am a realist at the end of the day, because it's not always been ups. It hasn't always been, BMWs and stuff like, bro, like, there have been times where I've been having to find money just to pay. I don't know what next time I eat. Like, so the thing is, like, I'm a realist. I understand that people have different budgets, but people want that experience. So, like, let's say, like, transport. Let's say, people are moving, right? They may not have $3, $4, $5 to transport a car across the country. Yeah. So, like, that's why I do my due diligence and I go find that. I may not make the money, but if I know I can save that person money and they trust me and not be so focused in on the money up front, at the time when they do have it, I know they will come back. Mm-hmm. Now, even if they come back, they're going to send their mom, their brother, their sister, friends, colleagues. I'm more of a long-term kind of person. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care about making all the money off rip on you. I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, like, just now, like, literally earlier today, like, a guy was like, hey, look, I can't really afford to do this right now, but, I can do this. I said, all right, cool. And then he's literally an hour later, as soon as I got here, he called me up saying, hey, my brother's looking for this. And brother's got the money to do whatever he wants. Mm-hmm. And that's where the money comes back in. So it's all about being a good person, understanding people's situations and budgets and stuff like that, and really just working for you than rather against you.
So what I'm understanding from what you're saying is that your business acumen is more so people related than it is about the actual business. Mm-hmm. Because I think a lot of times what people will say, like when they see sales, it's one of two things to me. You're either scared of sales or you're all in. Yep. And as it pertains to selling vehicles, that's not something that people come in without knowing, like, okay, this is something I absolutely need. Rarely you get people who are just coming in to go, I'm just scared to just kind of browse around.
Yeah. No, so, like, the thing is, bro, like, in the car community or in the car business, like, kind of want to just, like, piggyback on what you were saying. So, like, number one, first and mostly, like, I am not a car salesman. Yeah. I am a car consultant. I'm an automotive consultant. Reason why I hate being called a salesperson is because there's that negative connotation of salespeople, of like, oh, he's just gonna try to like, no, sell me. Yeah. Like, dude, like I will like dead serious. Like, I'll have people that come in, hey, I want to pay cash on this car, brand new, and da 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 da, and I don't care what it is. Rather than me be like, oh shoot, green light, money. Like, nah, I'm like, look, okay, so what's the purpose? What's this? What's going on? What's doing this? Because I'd rather tell that person that has money the smart way about going about things rather than just taking their money and not having a chance and opportunity to sell them another car. Okay. So, like, I'd rather tell them how to go about things, smart way about doing things in a way that they're not getting screwed over, because they'll remember that, hey, that guy actually took care of me compared to just taking my money.
So has that been consistent throughout your years of doing this?
I've never changed.
Never had an issue with being able to bring in more when you give back?
Never.
Let me actually, even to kind of verify his story, I've recommended people to JD. Yeah. And I get the call back from them, not him, from them, who'd be like, this is the best experience I've had with a car ever. With just purchasing a car, being a part of like just the whole process. Because truth of the matter is, for a lot of people, the car process can bring up angst, anxiety, a lot of anxiety, especially if you don't have all the means and you're working with a set budget. A lot of times what I've seen with JD is he'll try to even push you under just to make sure you got that cushion, right? Like, and it's not about, again, like he said, it's not about the sale. And I've seen it firsthand. Like, it's how are you comfortable here? Are you comfortable with this? Are you comfortable with that? And the testimonies I've heard after the fact is like, oh, it made me proud, because it's like, okay, I gave a recommendation to someone who I now every time there's a car thing, I know exactly who to send them to. Yeah. Every single time. Yeah. Like, if anybody has any car problem, I always say, yo, I got somebody for you. I'm like, yo, tell them about, now this person, they're telling their friends, they're telling their other friends. And I'm like, ooh, I understand. It made me understand marketing more just by understanding that. Mm-hmm. It was like, oh, he created a word of mouth network that allowed for other people to hear how good he is, and now people have to go check it out.
Yeah. Okay. And like that's I think a thing that's missing in a lot of these salespeople nowadays is like, bro, you're only as good as your word. Like, if there's 5 people that got my back compared to that one person that upset that, you know, they couldn't get approved on a card and so they're going to try to go against me, the 5 people will always beat them. I mean, it's just like, you know, it's a ratio. So I've always taken care of people. And even if I can't, I'm very knowledgeable in the reason as to why, like, how to get to a point where they don't get upset.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, just going on people that got my back and just experience levels is like, dude, like, no matter what the situation is, I'm always gonna be truthful and honest. Like, I don't need to lie. And that's the issue with car salespeople. They feel like they either have to lie to get over on someone and haha, the car sold, like whatever. Nah, I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, give you something that's not good, that I know that's not good, and then 2-3 days later you bash me on Google reviews, Facebook. Like, I don't.
That's
I
your
don't
credibility
need that.
at stake.
Like, I don't need that. Like, because the thing is like, bro, it's not only is it a headache. It's like, why are we being dishonest to people that are giving them their hard worked money for it? Like, dude, like, these people like really like busted their butts to get here to buy a car, and it's like, for you to like mess them up like that, it's just not right. And that was mainly one of the main reasons why I left the first dealership I was at, because I just see a lot of that going on.
You know what's funny? With that same story, they told me how your help, everybody else in there, they give them a weird vibe. Mm-hmm. Everybody else, you know, which dealership I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But that dealership, they said they told me everybody give him a bad vibe.
Yeah.
But JD, if it wasn't for their experience with him, they don't know what they would have done. Because even after they were done working with him, they had to go work with the financier. Mm-hmm. And that person gave him the weird vibe.
Yeah.
And he was like, if it wasn't for him selling me this car, giving me the experience that he gave me, I don't know if I would have gotten this car. That tells you how much of a I don't, like you said, I can't even call you a salesman, but like,
it's a consultant.
It wasn't that to me though.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't sell the car, I sell experience. I got a guy right now I just sold a Corvette to. I can get him on the phone. He will dead serious tell you. He'll be like, yo, JD didn't sell me the car. He even wrote a Google review. I'll read out. He'd be like, he didn't push the car. He didn't sell the car. He wasn't trying to make the money. He more so cared about me and what's the best route for me. Because the thing is, like, bro, like, selling it's just metal. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, cars are just metal, bro. And it's like, bro, I don't care about this car, bro. You can go total this car out next tomorrow, and like, I'm gonna call you and make sure you're okay. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, I'd rather you be able to know that I actually genuinely care about you, and if you need a replacement vehicle, I'll get you a replacement vehicle. And then, like, even I may not have the exact same one, but you know you want to have the same experience. Yeah. Like,
okay, so let me ask you this, because the purpose of this whole conversation today, for me in particular, was to ask you 3 things. Mm-hmm. 1, what's your highest high? 2, what's your lowest low? Mm-hmm. And 3, what would you tell someone who is trying right now to get into the business of not just being a salesperson, but being a consultant, right? Yeah. Because it's so important to me to be able to spread that, because we got to have the information to back, like, you gave us the information. Yeah. Now I want like a process of like, all right, what would you do differently? Yeah. What should I do right now, since I'm not in COVID and I'm not here? Like, what we do right now?
Yeah. So I'm a man that believes that, I mean, it's kind of, 50-50 with me, but like, I don't really have any regrets as far as what I've done in life. I think everything is a learning lesson. So my highest high is probably, I'd say probably chip era. Making money on markups. I mean, as far as money goes, highest high. I mean, bro, I was making anywhere between 13 to 20 grand on any given month. I mean, going crazy. Yeah. My lowest low is when I got big headed and I thought I could do stuff on my own, and not really doing the true research, and I mean losing everything, going from the high, and now I've been doing really well and making that back, you know. So lowest low is you know, pretty much that. I mean, losing it all, and it just kind of just crumbled, man. I mean, I lost a lot, man. I lost my crib, I lost my cars. I mean, I've lost friends. You know, fell out with family, fell out with, you know, my most favorite person on the earth, my mom, and just, you know, kind of being arrogant. You want me to go in specifics or just?
Speak to your truth. Speak to your truth, brother. We're here. We like to, man. We like to really get into it. So.
I mean, because the low really ties into just like the Chase situation. I don't know if y'all want to get into that earlier.
Hey, we here.
This is your platform.
Yo,
talk to me.
You want me to set the scene for you real quick?
Yeah,
because I can tell you what was happening for me that morning.
Well, before you do that, let me say it from the outside in, right?
Yeah.
I met him through this situation. Okay, this is how I met this guy.
This is how we finna talk about this.
Okay, so I was in the car when a phone call happened, and all I'm seeing on brothers' faces is like, nah. Ain't no way, dog.
Brother,
Mind you, they're on a mission for me.
Bro,
hearing this, so go ahead.
Nah, I'll let you set the scene first. You go ahead, and then I'll give in what happened.
All right. So, I'm probably able to talk about this and be like comfortable and like laugh about it and have fun with it now because I beat the case. So like it's
yeah.
So we can talk about it. It's cool.
Come on now.
So
you
look,
know what I'm saying?
Look,
it's sealed now.
All I'm gonna say is, bro, that lawyer money. All right, bro, like pay that money for a good lawyer. That's all I'm saying. All right, but, all right. So look. So all right, 2022. I had an M4.
Pretty too.
Beautiful M4,
Pretty.
Right?
Give me the car.
Yeah, so
give us the specs on this car, right?
So
quick.
look, I mean, making off that markup money, you know, I was able to flex myself. You know,
you feel me?
Yeah.
I bought it wasn't exactly my dream car, but it was really close. It was like, so it was a BMW M4, Silverstone on Silverstone, every single option.
Pretty, bro.
I bought it sight unseen, and I was ideally looking for an older M3, but I just had the money at the time. I was like, fuck it, ball out, right? So I bought an M4, right?
Yeah.
So time went, man. I'm balling, man. Making money, cool, man. So I'm doing mods to my car, make that car stupid fast, man. I mean, so just, you know, at this time, that's when the car scene was kind of
crazy
at its peak.
No,
but it was kind of on, like, the climax kind of already happened, so it was kind of coming down, but we were still trying to like
run it up,
hold on to it a little bit,
ride
right?
away. Just trying to ride away.
So like
Atlanta was on fire when it comes to the car scene at that time.
Yeah, man. So like, you know, like 2022, I leave Ed Voiles and start trying to do my own thing. The amount of money I was making, I thought me running my own company, it was gonna come in. I've never had this happen to me, so I've never happened, you know. So my expenses, I didn't really think about it.
Overhead.
My overhead was not really, you know, being taken care of, right? You know, I'm running out of money, right?
Yeah.
You know, my ex at the time, like, she was moving to, or my girl at the time, she was moving to Florida, and I was like, all right, you know, like, you know, if we're gonna be together, like, whatever, you know, like, if we're gonna have a crib in Florida, I'll pay for some of the rent there too. Mind you, I got my spot.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about sweetheart.
So, no, like, she was paying for it. I was like, you know, so I was spending. Yeah, so like, I was spending, you know, I had my crib in Atlanta, I had my crib over there. So, bro, there's double rent, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. So time goes by, bro. I'm making money doing the detailing thing, or like going back or leaving the dealership and doing the thing I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I was making money, but it just wasn't 5-figure checks. You know, it was, you know. So I'm like, dang, or whatever. So then, you know, what comes with it is, you know, you're not able to afford as much, you know, but you are in a lifestyle that you have to keep up. You know, like, I'm not gonna act like I was a public figure by any means.
But you was connected.
But bro, like, my Instagram was jumping, bro. Like, I'm that nigga, bro. Like,
was connected,
bro. So the car shit. So I'm like, all right, bro. So whatever. I wanted to make sure, like, people didn't know I was like, you know, like, falling off, right? Mm-hmm. So stupid, right? So I was so like, so one night, bro, I had a ticket or whatever that I was supposed to go to court for, and you know, the court date was on a day that I was gonna be in Florida, and I tried to reset my court date, and they were like, "Oh, nah, like, you gotta come in and do it," and just me being dumb, I was like, "Man, whatever, like, I'll figure it out when I get back." So I go to Florida. So me missing the court date, you know, I guess they tried to reschedule it or whatever, and I just kind of forgot about it. And then, you know, once you miss your court date, you know, they send a warrant out, right? Mm-hmm. So I knew about it. You know, I didn't. So like I knew about it. So
halfway. Hey, that's real,
bro.
That's
now,
real. He said I knew about it.
Now at this time, like I'm traveling back between Florida and Georgia, but I'm also riding around. What I'm doing for work is it requires me to drive around. So I had my M4 at the time, you know, still, and bro, but you know, I knew that I was pretty much wanted, or I had a warrant out, so I avoided cops as much as I could, you know. So what happened with it is I would multiple chases have happened. Ran from cops like 6 times. Simply because I was like, bro, I don't want to go to jail. Like I don't know what to do. And at the time, but like I was so infatuated and caught up with the car scene that like I knew I just wanted to be outside. But really, I should have just like stayed in and figured it out. Have a lawyer, you know, whatever, figure that out. But nah, bro.
So you have 6 chases, like you gotta work from all 6.
Bro, no, the 7th one I did.
7th.
So
I know that one. But the 6th.
So 6, yeah.
6 is crazy.
Mind, bro, when you have a 600 horsepower BMW, bro, you can get away with
cooking.
600 real.
Bro, my car was making 600 with.
I don't think you understand, bro. He
Moving.
moving.
Yeah.
And mind you, he's with other folks who can move. It's not like
He
licensed in this.
So the thing is, like, bro, like, okay, so look,
squeezing license on it.
So listen, bro, like Squeeze Benz and all them, whatever, like, bro, like they got it, cool.
That's in
bro,
New York.
I'm gonna let you know now, bro.
Atlanta different,
bro. No, New York got it with it.
I know,
but like I was them back then.
I know,
like, bro, like I mean, it's funny to talk about now because I know I'm not doing that nowadays. But like, bro, back then, bro, we were on some demon time. Bro. Like, bro, I'm talking about like on some like Fast and Furious, like, bro, and bro, for fun, bro, we're young, bro.
You got 600 horsepower. What you
like, bro? We moving, bro. Like even before the M4, even in my slow BMWs, bro, I was cutting up, whatever. So
the car meets, man, they get in your head.
It's crazy, bro. So, I guess the night I got caught. So at that time. I was drifting the car around, so like I was supposed to get tires that night. So I was drifting the car the night before. I drifted that day, and I was supposed to get tires that next morning. So, mind you, I still got a warrant out, right? So me and my boys, we riding around Buckhead or whatever, and I would never forget we were riding down Roswell Road or whatever.
Oh. You're a dumbass.
Yeah. So then, no, Pete. No, Pete.
You know who be over there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I know. Hey, if you're not from Atlanta, this is real regional. Okay,
Yeah, no.
My fault, but we know.
Bro, no, he's exactly right. So I knew we shouldn't have been on that road. I'm in the back, so it's 3 of us. It's my boy in the front, my boy in the middle, and me in the back. So. We on Ross Road, so we come from we pulled up from Piedmont onto Ross Road. If you know where Buckhead is, y'all know that. We passed where the landmark diners were. Yep. So I'm like, yo, I call my boy. I'm like, yo, I know cops be on this road, and none of them know I have a warrant out. It's only me because I'm just like, you know, I don't want people to know.
Regular cops.
Yeah. So
GSP.
No, let me hold on.
Yeah, let's
So I call my boy. I'm like, yo, like. Can we take another way? Because we about to go to our tacos. So I was like, yo, can we go another way? Because I know cops be there. He's like, bruh, you good, bro? Like, what you tripping about? Like, don't worry about it. You're good. I'm like,
those are niggas that
I'm not good. I'm not good. Like, he's like, what do you mean what's going on? He's like, bro, you fine. Like, stop tripping. So I'm like, quick prayer. I'm like, all right, God, don't let there be no cops there. Whatever. So we drive.
Veto.
We drive. We going down, bro. Down the road, there's this church that the cops stay at, bruh. We driving by, lo and behold, there's 2 cops there. Mm-hmm. It's dark, so I don't know what they are. I don't know what it is. So I'm like, you know, whatever. So I'm like, oh, it's probably just Atlanta police, because it was a Thursday night, you know.
A little APD situation.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So we driving by, and I see the cops, bro. I puck my butt on. Damn. So driving, bro. I'm looking at my rear view. I see they don't pull out. Because the thing is, bro, like. I'm wanted, but like they would have to run my tag and check and see who I am. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Drive by. They don't pull out. I'm like, all right, cool. Thank God. we pulling in. We pulling into the taco spot we about to go to. Next thing you know, in my rear view, I see these Charger headlights flying up behind me. And mind you, I don't know if it's APD, I don't know what it is. All I know is...
You already got to the taco spot.
Yeah, we were just about to pull in the taco spot. Thursday night, college night, everybody outside, right?
Yeah, busy night.
So, I don't know who it is behind me. But I know that I got away from 12 like 6 times already. So, it's like, let's do it. So,
no, for real.
So, I see these Charger headlights pull behind me. I don't know what it is. At first, I thought it was like a Hellcat, trying to play. But I was like, nah, those were the Charger headlights back there. So I stomp on it. Bro, put my car in M2 mode, whatever, stomp on it. Boom, out of there, right? Now, as I'm going, he turns his lights on, turns his sirens on. I'm running. Everybody's like, yo, whatever. So, like, I'm not focused. I'm laser focused on getting away. So, we going. We get down to on Roswell Road. Now I'm turning on West Paces Ferry.
Ooh!
So now at that, the thing is, bro, I know this area pretty well.
Oh yeah,
like
bro.
that's at the time, like I was pretty familiar with it, right?
Same.
So when I'm making that right turn, I look at my rear view. I'm hoping it's APD because APD has a no chase policy. Like like Atlanta police cannot chase you because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
But so I look at my rear view. That should say Georgia State Patrol. And I'm like, oh, great. So I cut my lights off. I was like, I gotta lose them. So mind you, bro, my car is making power, right? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Downshift, turn my lights off. I'm going.
Manual?
No, it was the DCT. Nice. Trust me, bro. You want to do DCT in that car. So look, I'm going, right? I'm like, all right, I gotta lose them. I turn my lights off, bro. I lose them, bro. I'm going. I actually have the chase video. I haven't showed anybody yet, but I'll show y'all.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You got the chase video?
Yeah.
Please.
No.
I'm
not showing it to the public, bro.
No. I need that. That's not for y'all. I need that.
So in the video, bro, I'm losing them, bro. You see, I'm gone, bro. But the thing is, bro, if I'm early, bro, I've been drifting the car. I was supposed to get tires that next day.
For context. You mentioned GSP, but I don't think most people understand GSP.
No, I think they get it by now.
Nah, y'all know
Georgia State Patrol.
They don't
play games.
They will follow your ass to California. Okay?
Bro, Georgia State Patrol is the Need for Speed cops.
Yes.
They got the stands.
Y'all remember that final mission, bro?
That's
GSP, bro.
Yeah, I know it, bro.
So, but the thing is, like, girl, like, I already knew GSP is not the niggas to play with, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But the thing, I got away from GSP already, so I was already kind of big-headed. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, but the whole time I was scared for my life, bro. I'm over here praying while getting away. I'm like, God, let me get through this. God, let me get through this. God, let me get through this. So whatever, bro. I'm driving, bro. I'm feeling my rear end doing
the wobble.
Like, slide, like, I'm like, Joe, so I'm handling, bro. I'm like, bro, like, let me just get out here. I'll dump the car somewhere. I'll run. Like, I'll leave.
You know what speed you was on?
Bro, I'm not looking at no speedometer. I'm looking at getting away, bro.
You just moving.
So I take this one turn to get away. I go on from West Paces Ferry to Moore's Mill Road. I'm turning. Bro, I made that turn. My tire, all I heard was poof. Tire pop. Back rear tire pop. Lost control. She slid right into a light pole. My car, boom, right in the light pole. So I knocked out for like a split second. Bro, my glass fly out of my face like a movie scene, bro. It's like GTA, literally, bro.
Crazy.
So I get out. I fall. I knock out for a split second. Mind you, I put distance on the car. So I'm like, all right. I get up. I'm like, oh shoot. Get out the car. And then I look at where I'm at. I have no idea where I'm at, but I'm like, whatever. I gotta get away from here. So I see a fence, whatever. I get out the car. I jump. Mind you, my Glock is still on me, like on my waist, which is weird because usually when I'm driving, my Glock is like in the car, like in my little thing, whatever. But it's on my waist. I get out. I jump. I get out. I jump the fence and I land and like it's so dark. I don't even know what it was. I didn't even know where I was up until I got out of jail and I went back to the scene.
For real?
Yeah. So all I knew is like where I was at. It was like kind of like a little residence with like 3 mansions on it. So in Buckhead, bro, like that's where all the richest, like Moore's Mill Road and West Paces Ferry is where the big money mansions are. So I jump the fence, bro. I land, my gun come out my pocket or fall out my pants, right? So now, mind you, bro, my phone's in the car, my glasses are in the car.
My gosh.
Only thing I have on me is literally my clothes and my Apple Watch, right? Let me tell you how God works, right? I charged my Apple Watch before I left to go out that night. I remember it was at 100% when I left. I was only outside for at most probably 4 to 5 hours. When the incident happens, I'm not even gonna say how God works. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna say how karma works, right? Only thing I have on me is my Apple Watch, bro. So I'm just running, bro. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm running. I call my boys on my Apple Watch. I'm like, yo, like I crashed. Come get me. I look at my Apple Watch. Tell me why my Apple Watch is 7%. Now, mind you,
my Apple Watch has been charged since last night, and right now we're not even 4 hours in the day.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy, insane. Right? So that's why I'm like, bro, like, how, right? How? So, bro, I'm on the phone. They're like, where you at? So thank God I have my location on my Apple Watch. Yeah. But I'm like, yo, like, I'm here. Come get me. Like, this is where I'm at. And they're like, all right, we coming. Bro, so GSP, he called all units of GSP to come. Because they knew it was my two homeboys, so they knew they were going to try to come get me. So they pulled them over, got them out the car, and made sure nobody would come get me, bro. So I had one friend that was in the area.
They blocked off the whole area.
Pretty much. So, like, I had one friend, so Mark, you know Mark, right? Yeah, Mark.
Yeah.
So Mark was in the area at that time. He had his car, like, with all PF stuff. So, like, he didn't even know anything was happening. They just pulled him over just because they knew that he had associated somewhat, yeah. Okay. So anyway, one of my homeboys was in there. He went and swapped cars from his M3 to just like another car to try to come get me, and he's trying to figure that out, right? So, bro, I'm on the phone with him. My watch dies, so I got nothing, bro. Nothing. All I know is I'm trying to just get a visual, of, like an idea of where I'm at. Yeah. So I know that like I'm in a triangle of 3 houses, and I need to know like where should I go. I don't have my glasses, it's dark as hell, no deal. So every time I'd go to like like a street or like the end of like a gate or whatever, I just try to see where I'm at. Bro, cop here, cop there.
So
I came with an idea. I was like, bro, I'm cornered in. I need to figure out. So I come to one gate. I notice that there's no cops there. So I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna jump this fence. I'm gonna land. And whatever happens, bro. And I'm over here trying to come up with my story. At first, I was going to be like, bro, someone else is driving my car, bro. I don't know. They stole it. You were making up the plan. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to figure out what to say, what to do.
Wrapped around.
Bro, bro, and the thing is, bro, like, because you remember when I crashed, they didn't see me get out. Yeah. All I remember when I jumped the fence, all I forgot to say is when I jumped the fence and landed, the cop came out to the car. He was like, hands up, get out the car. He's thinking I'm still in the car. Oh. Nigga, I'm gone, bro. I'm gone, bro.
That's crazy.
Yes, bro. I think that's kind of what helped me beat the case because technically they couldn't really verify who was driving the car, right? But anyways, so going on. So I jump. I'm like, bro, like, God, like, please let my homeboy be so I can just hop in and leave. So as soon as I jumped from the fence, bro, landed on the ground, bro, literally cop. It was so dark. I didn't even know he was there. There was a cop car hidden, like kind of in the woods across the street. He lit his lights up, said, woo, get on the ground. I was like, all right, it's over. So this might sound crazy, but it was kind of a sigh of relief, bro. Because at that point, I had so much pressure on me, so much going on in my life that like the car scene and the car, the M4 was just like putting so much weight on my shoulders that like I had to like
let it go.
And it was just kind of like a sigh of relief. And like it was my lowest low, man. I mean, I lost my my car. I mean, everybody knew the situation, and I mean, yeah. So I got arrested, and
I can pick up from there.
Yeah.
The next morning, I'm here with brother. He comes into my room. He's like, bro, he just got arrested. I said, what? He's like, nah, bro. He just called me, and I was like, he's like, and one thing y'all need to know about him is he ain't not picking up no random calls. Mm-hmm. So I want you to know everything from here on out was God. Mm-hmm. he's not picking up no random calls. If it ain't got nothing to do with him, he ain't picking it up.
You have to text.
He saw the call. He answered. He heard the collect call. He said, and then guess who's on the other line? So this whole day, we're trying to figure out how to get my man's out, how to tell his folks, how to do all these things, because his family's our family. So like, this is my brother.
On top of that, there was something else that we were doing that day, brother. I don't remember what it was, but that's the reason why I was with y'all.
Yeah, it was something. I can't remember either, bro. It was such a blur. Yeah, it was such a blurry day. But I remember we had to drive all the way over to where his mom's is. And we had to go over there, tell her what's up, and you know, her heart is big. Hey, one thing about her, she love her son. Okay, she love her son. So the day we had to tell her, we're trying to figure out ways to let her know that her baby boy is behind bars, without giving her any headaches or you know what I'm saying, like making sure like you have to really ease it in, and with Caribbean parents, you can't just lay news on thick like that. You feel me? You can't. That's not how it works. You could never do that.
Call my mom.
And I knew he wasn't gonna do that. He wasn't gonna have his mom here and collect. He was never gonna do that. So we had to handle that, and I remember it was just a really stressful couple of days, just cause like it was a lot of. One thing about him, he has a lot of prayer warriors in his corner. Just like all of us. He got a lot of prayer warriors in his corner. I think that's why he was able to make it out of his situation the way he did. But I remember I remember distinctly Joe before that and Joe after that. It was a complete shift in character, and I want to know how you feel about that.
Yeah, that, like I said, it was. I don't believe God punishes people. I feel like God opens up people's eyes. It was a life-changing event, bro. Like, no matter how you look at it, bro, like, you gotta think, bro, I'm not gonna say I was innocent, but I was a good kid, you know. I'm not gonna live the best life, but I was a good kid. I never really got in serious trouble or anything ever, bro. So, like, you know, going through that, you know, being behind bars, and not only was it behind bars, bro, I was in Rice Street. It's like if you look up Fulton County Jail, bro, that's not
a place you ever want to.
Speaking of, at that time, he was in the same set.
So
right there with Shlon.
So here's what happened. So like I had a warrant out of Cobb County, so that's where Young Thug was locked up at. But I got arrested. They brought me into Fulton County. That's where Gunna was at, and a lot of YSL members, right? So when that happened, bro, just kind of just going through that, bro. I'm like, yo, like, that's what jail's like? I'm like, yo, this is what it is. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, so I love, bro, like, just getting out of jail, bro, like, you know, I've never cried ever. Like, really, that was really, like,
I remember seeing him emotional.
Bro, I cried so much, bro, and, like, bro, nothing hurt me more than seeing my mom cry, bro. And, like, that right there was like, yo, bro, you know what? Bro,
something I give.
I gotta change, bro. I gotta get out this stuff, bro. So like, get out, bro, and like, you know, like it's just rebuild mode. So I moved back in with my mom's. You know, I try to find work, try to do my thing, and like really, I'm like, yo, like not only do I need to really just rebuild, I need to like build a closer relationship with God, because He really got me out of this. So like,
talk about that.
It really like strengthened me and like helped a lot and like. Gave me a lot of courage, because I knew like the only way, because at that time was the governor, so Governor Kemp, he wrote a bill saying that if you were caught for felony fleeing and looting, you would do a year minimum in jail. So, and that bill was passed 2 months before my situation happened. So it was like, yo, and I've had people like, not people that I personally know, but I've heard other people like, you know, going to jail, doing the time, and that's what's gonna happen. So I'm like, yo, like, that's just what's gonna happen with me. I'm like, yo, like, do I even get a lawyer? Like, do I just get ready to go to jail? Like, I don't know what to do. And, you know, like, my peoples, they all came up, bro, and they helped me. We all put the money together, and we found a lawyer that was an expert in this, and he helped me out. But it was like, bro, like, he was just straight up with me. He was like, look, and don't do this, but like he was just like, yo, like the best situation is it happened in Atlanta, and there's bigger cases that they're serious about. But if they found you guilty, you are gonna do a year in jail. So he was like, bro, just like at this time, like just stay out the street, stay out of trouble, just be the best human being you could possibly be. And that's just what I did. So I, stayed out the streets. I just locked in, got back into sales in the dealership world, and I was just like, man, how can I get back to the community, just be the best person possible, and figure this out, and just be a good guy. So I just prayed every day, did everything I needed to do, try to get back to the community, do everything I could, stay out of trouble. But if it wasn't for the people that I had in my corner, like my mom, you, Fred, everybody that was there for me, like I'd probably, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be locked up right now, for sure.
I remember just thinking and how much prayer was going on at that time, and like just to see where you are now is a blessing, just because I feel like you've taken a low situation and applied so much to your life to show, I'm not defined by this moment.
Yeah,
I'm more than this. Because the truth of the matter is, the car scene in Atlanta was lit. And it's not. That's the thing. Like, I remember getting hit up to go to some of these car meets every weekend, bro. Every weekend, I was like, nah.
Bro,
because
like
at the
it's a
time,
fun culture to be
it was dope. Every rapper
bro,
was there.
Like, bro, I remember
I-85 had folks doing donuts in the middle of the road.
I remember that nigga shut highways down, bro.
Hansley wasn't even a car guy, bro.
But
it was
me.
It's like, let's put it this way, bro. Like, when you have those friends, you have friends in different like interests that you have. Like, you got like your music friends, or you got your fashion friends, you got your car friends, bro. When your music friends from a different category is more interested in the stuff that your car friends are in, that's how they're making noise. And they want to, like, Hansley's hitting me up about something like, yo.
I'm like, yo, Joe, I was like, you gonna be at the, he was like, I was thinking about, it's like, it was one of those, but it was because it was, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was lit. I'm not gonna sit here and cap you down. You feel me? But like, it also brought it did bring it, outside of it being fun, a level of danger end up coming into the scene that end up like kind of tainting the actual fun part where people got to really appreciate the cars and not just the cars. Then it turned into something completely different.
Everything was great, bro. Like, bro, we're having the times of our lives. We're young. It was summertime. Everybody cars out, and up until a time where it wasn't fun no more.
Yeah.
Like,
I
remember the last takeover I went to was when someone got shot and killed at, bro. And bro, like that right there, like, bro, I'm not doing this no more. This is not fun no more.
Yeah.
This is like, bro, like, why are we like, whatever beef is happening, whatever beef y'all got, whatever the situation was where this man had to lose his life, why are we handling it here, bro?
Yeah.
Like, so it was like, and then we just started hearing stories and more, like, bro, people losing their lives. It was just like, bro, like, and then I think the biggest turning point was when, I wasn't there or whatever, but like there was a takeover that happened that some random people hosted, whatever. Cops pulled up, everybody's leaving, running from 12, going fast down the street, and somebody walking down in the middle of the street lost their life. They got hit by a car. And I was like, bro, like this it's not fun. It's not cool. Like, it comes to a point of like, bro, like we get it, like, bro, like the adrenaline, we slide in our cars, like we showing out, everybody's cheering. But it's like, all right, bro, like, let's talk about how the safe way to go about it. So it was great, bro, but it definitely hit a crazy turning point where it affected the community really, really, really bad.
And I'm glad you said there is safe ways to go about it, because there are core meets that do meet and do it the right way out here, and we want to kind of give highlight to that as well. There's Caffeine Octane. Mm-hmm. We've gone for years. And I feel like they found a way to do it, because are they still doing that perimeter?
So Caffeine Octane originally was at perimeter, and they moved over to Town Center Mall.
Okay.
So I actually know. So Caffeine Octane was owned by NBC,
really?
And NBC at the
network?
time, network. And I actually know the guy that owns it. So he purchased it from NBC. and made it to kind of what it is now. And made it for a community, a free, large event that everybody can come to. And it's a community that you can go to, have fun, see all these types of crazy cars you've never seen in your life. And it's super big. And he actually took it one step further and opened up the drift track at Lanier.
Oh.
So he bought it used to be a karting area. And now,
that's that guy?
Yeah.
That's so crazy you said that. One of my students' parents knows that person. That's
awesome. And just to give you context, Cafe Octane is where Mr. Man,
yeah. So I'm not gonna name his name because I know he's kind of a private person. Yeah, he's cool, really cool guy, older guy.
Yes, I know.
Super cool. Yeah.
That's insane.
And he was like, cause he took it. He was like, yo, like, we need to have a place that people can drift their car and have fun that way they're not doing on the street. Mm-hmm. Because Atlanta, there's nothing there to do. There's no track. There's no nothing.
There's that one track, but that's
bro. It's far.
It's far. I mean, it's like outside the city.
Yeah. So that is Atlanta Motor. I don't know, whatever. Yeah. Bro. So. Yeah, he opened that up, and we've seen like the takeovers go down and down and down, and I mean, I guess we can bring up PF at this point. So Pink Flamingo, which I'm sure you guys are really aware of, was at the time the king of the takeovers.
They were it was ridiculous. I remember you couldn't go. It was 2020, 2021 around that time when they popped off.
Pink Flamingo originally started off. They just had the 10-year anniversary, so 2015, Pink Flamingo, but it really came crazy, like big.
Pandemic.
Before that, 2018, 2019, yeah. Okay. 2018, 2019 is when they really started popping off for real. Then they started getting the celebrities involved, and it just became a movement. And that's the time it was fun. It was fun, bro.
Yeah, I think Yachty got arrested during that time, too.
Bro, it was so fun that, like... And the thing is, like, because like we, it was just us being kids, bro. We were kids. It was a time and place where, like, bro, we can just go and enjoy ourselves and express ourselves, meet new people, have fun or whatever. Like my best friends, or one of my best closest friends, Mark. Like we met from that time, and it was like it was a great time, and it came to a point, like I said, just where it stopped being fun, and it wasn't necessarily PF's fault. It was a lot of people that thought they could be PF or thought they
corrupted the sanctity of what they were building over there.
The issue is I like to look at it like, I'm not gonna say they're like BMF or whatever, but like they're the biggest group doing the takeovers and stuff, but they were they weren't doing like the crazy like killings and stuff like that. It was the fake groups that really trying to eat off the fame and try to do their own takeovers. That's when the crazy nonsense was starting happening. But everybody's looking at PF and pointing at them because they're the biggest. Yeah. So like, bro, when like it started to get big, bro, like it started to get like national news and like, bro, like But at the end of the day, bro, like they did their thing. They did the thing. They did something that Atlanta's never seen before, and they made it as big as what it was. And seeing how they came up from just like a small kind of car group, expand out of Atlanta, and now they are worldwide, like doing everything completely legit. Like you'll never hear of a takeover in PF in the same sentence ever. Like they do only track stuff. They have a lot of sponsors. They're doing stuff with Adidas.
That's fine. Like, to me, I think
artists, like, bro, like it's crazy. Like
I remember their first official. I don't know if that was their first official, but I remember going to that. I think they rented out the Atlanta Motor spot.
So so Atlanta Motor Speedway. That's when it was Take It to the Track. That's what it's called. Yes. Take It to the Track. Oh my god, bro!
One of the most fired. I've never seen something crazy like that,
bro. I have been to hundreds of car events.
There was nothing like that.
That was the best car show.
You talking about the one we went to?
Bro, yes, bro. That was the most amazing car show I've been to. Nah, they don't do it no more.
I want to say this was 2021.
So yeah, I remember. So 2021 is at that time. That was kind of when the shift from like, all right, like we need to stop doing the street stuff and make it legal. Yeah. So legit. That was the first event, really.
Fresh off that.
Yeah,
he had like a media press.
And
okay, so wow, So much
bro.
to. So
I
much
know,
to
bro.
unpack. But the thing that I appreciate is your honesty, because, and let me lean in for this. It's important to me that it's more so highlighted the bad, the good, versus the in between.
Yep.
Because so many people will say, or will label you based off of your highest or your lowest. But right now, I can comfortably say that you're in the middle again, where you've reached that low point. You just shared it, and you expressed the amount of different events and people and experiences that were a part of the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And as a person, for example, if I'm sitting down, I'm listening to this on YouTube, or if I'm listening to this on all audio platforms,
Come on,
Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff.
Amazon.
If I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this and I want to gain, where do I go from here?
Yeah.
What I'm understanding is you got to be honest with yourself.
Yep.
That's first and foremost.
Uh-huh.
You got to be real with yourself about the things that you want. You got to be real with yourself about the experiences that you've been through, and also have a level of understanding that these things don't shape who you are. Right?
Yeah.
And then it's about staying grounded. Staying grounded doesn't necessarily mean you have to be locked away in a room.
Yep.
It just means that you have to stay focused and on the path. And you've seen from firsthand what it's like to not be grounded, even though you were raised and you know about being grounded.
Yeah.
And then lastly, it's having fun.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun with what you're doing, then you're going to culinary school for free.
Yeah.
And so, like, those three things for me have been so, I guess, eye-opening, especially for what we're doing. We're here in a room. We're taking time out of our day to have fun, but also we're staying grounded and consistent. And for the next person that wants to get into cars, what would you give them as one particular piece of advice if they got nothing from today?
Yeah.
What's one thing, if you want to get into cars,
Yeah.
that they should take away?
I'm going to even expand that question.
Yeah.
One thing that I advise everybody to do is just doing the right thing and being honest. I think a lot of people try to think too much about what they're doing and not necessarily realize about, hey, like, how can I be the best at this and not steer away from having fun from it. I think the reason why I've been doing this for such a long time and not ever hate my job or hate my career is because I'm just a good person. People are going to love me for me being me and me being honest. And I love what I do. And people respect that. People love that I don't call myself a salesperson because I'm genuinely not. Like, I'm not going to sell you something. I'm going to sell you the experience, but which consults to, hey, I'm just going to consult you on doing stuff. So, like, one piece of advice is just being honest and being yourself. Doing things right and, just do what you do every day. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to act like I know every single thing.
Yeah.
I learn stuff every single day. And it's being repetitive on what I do. And that's what made me great, pretty much. And just doing it every single day, making sure I'm the best at it. But just being real. That's one thing I recommend. Just do what you do every day. Don't give up. Just being honest, being a good person.
Wow, I love that, bro. Yeah. Before we end, I do want to ask, just for the people out there, what is a piece of advice you can give to someone who is looking to purchase a car, or what they should look for in if they don't come to you, if they go somewhere else, right? What is it that they should keep their eyes peeled for when they're looking for their car, a new car, a car that they first want to purchase, or whatever?
Yeah.
Like,
Dream car,
it doesn't matter. What should they look out for, and how should they approach that?
Yeah. So, it's funny Jake asked that. I was actually about to go edit videos because I actually have a kind of like a series about coming up.
Please plug.
Yeah. So if you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, it's JD at Legacy. So JDATLE.
It's on the screen right now.
Come on the screen, top left. So I'm actually gonna be going over how to go about cars in different scenarios. So I'm gonna do a series for first-time buyers. I'm gonna do a series for people with poor credit or bad credit or rebuilding credit.
That's amazing.
And then I'm gonna do a series for people just like in general, just like general stuff. So I'll just kind of just like while I'm here speaking about it, I'll just do like things from like individual things. So like just for first time buyers, right? First time buyers, things that you gotta remember. If you're 18, 19, 20, or even 30, you've never financed a car before, and you want to buy a car, things you got to remember is that the banks don't know who you are. So you could have a 700 credit score only based upon student loans and credit cards, but that does not mean you financed a $30, $45, or $50,000 car before. So one thing you got to remember is that the banks make the decision. It's not the dealerships, unless you're going to like a buy here, pay here, or whatever. So like, understand that if it's your first time buying a car, the banks are only going to allow you they'll loan you up to $20,000 to $25,000. You gotta understand your APR is not gonna be 5%. It's gonna be, it'll be anywhere between 10 to 20% depending on your current credit. But they'll allow you to finance a car. But this is the bank's way of saying, can we trust this person on financing a car and being responsible for a car?
Gotcha.
So, and I'll go more into detail if you follow me and check that out on the specifics on that. So, and then I guess just like rebuilding credit customers or lower credit customers, banks will finance you, but it's not going to be same thing. It's not going to be a high amount. They'll finance you probably up to $15,000, but just, if you got to give something for them to give you something. You got to have some money down. Like you can't expect them to give you a $20,000 car with no money down if you got a 500 credit score. You got to have some money down. Yeah. Make sure you're working. Make sure you have a job for at least a year. That helps out a lot too. Make sure you're not job to job. Make sure you're not home to home. Yeah. They want to see you have some kind of stability. Yeah. Consistency. Yeah. So, and just like in general, for car buying, do your research. Make sure you know what you're buying, and understand that there's a lot of cars out here, and cars are just metal, and they, try to find a salesperson that rather than just buying metal from, someone that you can actually have a relationship with. Yeah. Because not only are they supposed to be taking care of you, you taking care of them, y'all can build a relationship, and as time goes on, you can grow with your salesperson. So that's some things I recommend.
Wow, bro, JD, bro, I've learned so much about you. I've learned so much about cars. I learned so much about the car scene, and like me living in the same space as you, but not being a part of that world is. So it's interesting, and that's another conversation for another day. But we really appreciate you being here to be able to speak on your experience, man.
Yeah, it's been great. I've been a part of the journey of this podcast since day one. I remember. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if it was right before I got locked up or if it was right after I got locked up. I remember when the first episode dropped. I was listening to it. Yeah, and I was listening to it, and it was all part of my rebuilding phase.
Man, I know. So. This is my brother. Yeah, I love you. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, man. You have an open invitation to come back, brother. Yeah, lead us out, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, I know for sure that I have been inspired.
What?
And I have also been very entertained. Very. And you know what? Also, brother, talk to me. Unlike the celebrities I always say, you don't subscribe to. I've been impacted by this brother JD. But if we have a million more